I know you're somewhere, somewhere. I'm trapped in.
All right, everyone. So I wanted to get started on my on this Jungkook Health Reading update. Everyone seems to be asking for me to do one, and so I want to do one and just kind of check on him. Now, we all already know that right now Jungkook is not looking very healthy. So we know that it's more than likely, I mean, the obvious cause is them being overworked. But I'm just going to go ahead and delve into this and see if I pick up anything else. So what's going on with Jungkook right now? Oh, 3 cards. I didn't even get that out of the question. I like the question out. Okay. So it's this Vampire, Skull of Flowers, and Forgiveness. Okay. So Vampire, I feel like these cards, they have both almost a shadow and light aspect to both of them. So with Vampire, it says at the bottom, emotional intelligence. Skull of Flowers says creating through ashes. And Forgiveness says reducing burden. So with this, I feel, let me make sure I get this all in the camera. Okay. Okay, so with this, more so with Jungkook, with Vampire, I'm feeling more of him being drained. That makes more sense. That's what's kind of really coming out to me. That's what is standing out, is almost just the very life of him being drained out of him continuously doing, what he's doing as an idol. So we also have Skull of Flowers, creating through the ashes, and creating through the ashes next to Vampire. I'm feeling like it's like even with everything being burned down, even with all of the struggles that he's going through, even with how worn out he is, they're still creating more music and creating more content to be viewed. So it's like basically even through his own defeat, he's trying to protect. Even through his own a worn outness, he's trying to still create, basically. And Forgiveness and reducing burden is, I feel like that's almost like he, I actually feel like this is almost towards Army, who feel like who know that they're being overworked, almost like it's like a little bit of hot-bloodedness that I feel like he's just like on some forgive me, but I'm gonna keep pushing, as well as just hoping that we'll forgive him for continuing to push himself harder than he needs to. Honestly, Jungkook needs to have a seat. All of BTS needs to have a seat. To be quite honest, they need to have several seats. We'll live. Oh, by the way, hit that like button if you read the new manga that came out for BTS, because I read that and I was devastating. Yeah, hit the like button for that if you read it. So right now I feel like Jungkook is really overworking himself. That's very obvious. So right now I'm not giving you guys any really brand new news. He's overworking himself, except the only thing is he definitely wants either us to forgive him for doing so because he knows he's doing too much, or he's hoping that, or either he's hoping generally to be forgiven for doing all of this work. Or, you know what it also could be? More so, if he slows down, like if he actually decides to cut out or pull out of activities or anything, he may be also asking for forgiveness if he decides to lessen his burden through work. If he decides he's going to sit a few activities out, if he decides he's going to stay his behind home, But I'm going to go into the tarot and see what comes out for what's going on with Jungkook right now. I want to use the Happy deck. I've used this deck a lot. Let me use this Happy deck. Let's try to get some good things. Well, I can't really change what's going to come out, but maybe it'll look a little less devastating. Okay. So what's going on with Jungkook? Oh. Okay, what's going on with Jungkook right now? And how is he feeling? Okay, Jungkook wants a break. Jungkook, but it's also like, okay, Jungkook is extremely burdened, extremely scared to ask for a break, he's in a position like, especially, I feel like as the youngest, hold on, is this focusing? I also especially feel like as the youngest, he doesn't want to be the one to say, I'm tired. But Jungkook is more worn out than he had expected to be. What I'm feeling like is he doesn't want to be the first to really say that. He doesn't want to be that person to be like, guys, I can't do this anymore. Like, I seriously need a break. And it's kind of talking about how the burdens that he's having right now is definitely something that he can just free himself from, but it's more of a mental kind of, it's more of a mental cage that he's locked himself into. Like, he doesn't want to be the first to admit it. He doesn't want to be the one to actually come out and say what he needs. Page of Swords is out here, and I feel like it's just talking about like him kind of, he wants to follow his young's lead. He wants to not be, like I said before, he doesn't want to be the one to complain. He doesn't want to be the first one to complain. He doesn't want it to seem like, or to even add on to any complaints. He just kind of wants to go with the flow. He's like, if they can do it, I can do it. But he just wants to, he wants to go home. He wants to go ahead and he wants to go back and have some time to rest. He wants some time to sleep. He wants some time to just be by himself. He wants to cut himself off from all social media. He is like, I need a break. He's like, he doesn't want to deal with any of this anymore for a time being. He just wants to rest. He wants to rest. He wants to play. He wants to, do things that he likes. And that's pretty much what's going on with Jungkook, guys. It's pretty much what you could figure. He feels like after resting, he'll be able to balance, be able to rebalance his energies, rebalance his time, and be back up to par. And that will quickly, and he feels like it's going to lead them having a break, him having a break, lead to them being able to start over and rebuild with enough energy and enough, I don't know the word that I'm looking for, but just, with enough energy like they do now, well, how they did previously. But, he feels like with that break, it'll restore a balance and restore an energy within them that they can really continue on to work together and build from scratch their legacy. Like, not from scratch, but, continue to build. Y'all get me. I ain't about to repeat myself. Y'all get it. Okay, so what I do want to know is, I believe he has some Sasaeng problems. What's going on? What's going on with that? I can't tell if that's a king or a queen. Okay, I feel like this is saying that in the past there's a situation where Jungkook was a little bit too nice and a little bit too giving to certain fans. He was a little bit too nice and a little bit too giving. And I feel like it turned into a situation where either it grew to be multiple of these fans, or it just grew to be a case where this person kept coming back a little bit too much, and it started to get overwhelming. Again, it seems like Jungkook was still kind and giving regardless. Okay, tell me more about this Sasaeng fan. I want to know about this Sasaeng fan. Okay. Hope for what? What are we getting here? Let me put these other cards back. in here. Ooh. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to see what I'm getting here. What about the Sasaeng fans? Go ahead. What are they hoping? Jesus. So completion, it really is. They're just hoping to get his affection. It really is. It's nothing. It's nothing beyond that. It's just they want his attention. They want his affection, and they truly believe that they're going to get it. Like they truly believe that they're going to get what they want from Jungkook. They see Jungkook as the Knight of Cups right here. Okay, young, naive, nice. So they definitely want to take advantage of that naivety. They want to take advantage of his just him in general. Okay, it really that's really what it is. There's nothing more really to that. Okay, it's just Sasaeng's gonna do what Sasaeng's do, and they're gonna stalk his behind. But I believe the top is kind of talking about it got as bad. I feel like there's a specific group of people. Sasaeng is going to be a Sasaeng, but there's a specific person that Jungkook is probably aware of, and the reason why this person is so intensely, whoever this person is very. This person is so intense because he was originally nice to her. In the past, he was nice to her, and he may have given her something, or probably, I don't know, picked something up for her, like if it fell or something like that. And then I think that was when it was a turning point where he realized it was the biggest mistake in his life. Yeah. It's like he sits back and he goes over the actions that he had made, the mistakes that he could have made, or what he may see as a mistake. Like maybe I was too kind. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. But he focuses on. Sometimes he kind of looks back on that. Also, this could also be this fan sort of collecting things of his and admiring it on a shelf. But yeah, basically it's everything that we're seeing going on right now is he's being drained, he's being overworked. The Sasaeng fans are really not helping his situation. They're really not adding on to it. Let me see if I can get some self-care cards for him. I'm on the 13-minute mark. I'm going to try to keep this under the 15-minute mark, guys. Okay, any advice for Jungkook at this moment? Any advice for Jungkook? Okay, I'm going to pick. Okay. I guess I didn't need to pick. Tenderness. Speak gently to yourself. Cherish the child within. This is what? Passion. Resurrect a childhood dream. Let your passion take flight. And keep your eyes open. Joy lives within you in small places. And reflect. So this is talking about how I was just saying that it seemed like Jungkook sits back and thinks about the kind notions that he did before for these people, and wonders, he needs to ask for guidance as well. So he needs to, again, kind of ask his guides or pray on it if he doesn't believe in guides or whatnot. But like I said, he thinks about maybe he was too kind or too passionate. And so these are talking about the same thing, like I was just saying. He reflects on what he's done in the past, worries about if he was too nice, too passionate, too tender to these people, because now they're acting like, they acting like demons. They acting like they can't control themselves. They're just trying to suck the life out of him, like the vampire card come out. You know what I'm saying? They're crazy. But so I feel like these cards are really talking, actually almost saying keep your kindness as well. I personally don't believe you need to be kind to them. I have a whole nother view on Sasaeng fans, okay? But for Jungkook, it seems like advice is to keep your passion strong, to keep himself mentally healthy, to not turn the resentment that is building up within him into bitterness, into aggression, and into anger. He needs to be very careful. Yeah, but he needs to be very careful about that. That is not something that for him personally, that he can do, that he should do. And in order to keep that from turning into resentment, that he does need to ask for guidance. He does need to ask for help. I don't know if he's religious or not. You guys know I don't be going this deep into people's backgrounds, but I don't know if he's religious or not. But however he asks for help, he needs to go ahead and find that guidance, if it's in Bang PD, if it's in the members, if it's in prayer, if it's in his actual guides, whatever it is, he's going to need to discuss with this on a deeper level to somebody and kind of get some help or some advice, okay, on how to handle his feelings. Because, like I said, resentment will turn into anger. He's already at the stage of, slowly resenting people. So we don't want it to get any worse for him. Yeah. So, guys, leave a comment in the comment section on, well, I don't know. Just, leave a comment, say hi, ask for another reading. Follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like, okay? Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're aware of every time I do a reading. And until next time, guys, thanks for dining with me in the Lion's Den. Bye.